somebody is trying to report people for scripting, and I think that's utter bullshit. So I'm fucking here. Not willingly, because I wanted to take a shower. Thanks to a snitch bitch trying to fucking report people when she's scripting too. So I guess we're gonna fucking be here. I mean, we'll just keep playing these games. I think she's forgetting that she's been streaming for years and years, and her match history looks really weird for the past fucking years. Oh, it's not my fault she's forgetting her match history from back then, but I don't think anybody else has forgotten it. Uh-oh. I mean, if you think about it, like, if op.gg, lolking, and all those sites are actually in Russia, then technically you're hacking the Russian government. So, I mean, the Russian government could be like, dude, I don't know why these North American hackers are trying to hack our fucking business. We're doing everything according to the American law. Like, I don't understand, you know? Like, if op.gg, lolking, and all those match histories were actually from the like, if they were all Russian IP addresses, like, technically these people would be hacking the Russian government, because it's like, well, you don't really have a reason to, especially when, you know, everything that those websites do are legal. They're not like hacking anything. They're just, you know, you can literally do the same thing those sites are doing, you know? It's just you have to. Choco! Mommy's working. I'm a one-trick pony for Poppy. Now you guys get why one-trick ponies are so stupid. Like, if you think me playing Poppy only as a jungle, that's how stupid everybody else thinks you are. Doesn't matter for me, I'm a bronze 5. Oh wait, you're a one-trick whatever, and you're a masters? That's kind of weird, don't you think? You must be boosting or something. I mean, I'm just saying this because I know all these one-trick whatever are trying to get everybody banned. I'm like, yeah, I'm a one-trick Poppy, and I'm bronze. How the fuck did you get a masters? Let's see, what were we gonna do? Oh yeah. So, League of Legends. Like I said, a snitch bitch was trying to report some people when she's also scripting. I'm sure like Pokimane has downloaded torrents of like McAfee and Norton, and that's why her antivirus scan is not working. And that's kind of why I tagged both of them on Twitter and also Pokimane. I'm like, yeah, obviously, if you torrent his software, it's not going to work. Like, you're not even paying for it. Why the fuck would it work? And that's why I also tagged the FBI, because if you're downloading a torrent of an American company, that's a federal offense. And you should be federally prosecuted, so you can never enter the United States again. So, like we have here, I just had to put on a booby shirt because, I mean, we all know the white knights of Pokimane are going to be like, oh yeah, Christine's jealous, and then they're going to clip all my shit. And if I don't have boobs, they're going to be like, yeah, that's because Christine's jealous. So I had to put on a booby shirt because what else am I supposed to do? Anyways, there is Pokimane. See? I can search it up right here. And this is a League of Legends website, right? So, I mean, what LolKing and OP.gg is doing is they're not profiting off of Riot, which is in their terms of use. They're copying something that's exactly the same, but they're not getting any revenue from it. And the revenue they are getting is from some really weird ads. So, I mean, you can try and report it, but if they countersue for slander and libel, you're kind of fucked. And, you know, we all know Russians are very enthusiastic about their country, so if you try to hack into their country, they're not exactly going to be very happy. And we all know Trump is a huge Russia supporter, so I mean, I would kind of question if he really will help you since this is unprovoked and these Russian websites are respecting the American law. So there's going to be a huge community in esports that are like, what the fuck? Like, they're following the law. Like, what are you doing? They didn't steal any information. Everything's public already. They just created a website because they love the game and now you're trying to get them. Like, what is your intention? It doesn't even make any sense. So, I mean, you can still do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying that's it's not going to end well because they didn't do anything illegal. I mean, you can try. I'm not going to stop you from trying. That's not my intention. I'm just saying if you get hacked by Russian hackers because you're trying to fucking get LOL King taken down and is actually, you know, like not breaking any laws, like I think they have a right to retaliate. Especially when all your programs are torrents and against the federal regulation. I'm pretty sure you would get a federal offense, so by then the government will not protect your rights. Because if you're a federal criminal, like, yeah, no, I doubt the government's gonna protect you at that point. So feel free to do whatever you want. Just know when you're a federal criminal, the law is not going to protect you. I mean, you already download torrents of a very respected company in America. So, I mean, I would federally prosecute you since you want to talk shit. But that's just me. I'm sure the FBI has some other professional way of explaining why you're going to federal prison. I just think you're fucking full of shit and you talk shit to a whole bunch of people, so you're going to get in trouble. That's what I think. I don't understand federal laws. I just know whatever the fucking shit they write in the news is. I don't know federal laws, okay? I really don't. I just think you fucked with the wrong people. That's what I think, because I don't know the law. Get it? Get what I'm trying to do now? I mean, if Pokimane just played Fortnite, it'd be fine. But she's not playing Fortnite right now, so that's not my problem.
has been slain.
Wait, what did I come back for? Yeah, just like the hero would buy. become creepy. Gotta see this through. And don't come back! You're the hero.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
It is actually against the Summoner's Code for Riot Games. Summoner's Code. You can get banned for breaking the Summoner's Code, by the way, if you didn't know this. Number 1, support your team. Drive constructive criticism. Facilitate civil discussions. Enjoy yourself, but not at anyone else's expense. That's why Jensen got banned, because he was DDoSing at someone else's expense. I understand. I'm not saying that's why I'm like, Jensen's not doing that anymore, so that's why he stays unbanned. You build relationships. That's kind of why I was like, my chat ban doesn't really make sense, because everybody else who did it should also be banned, which is what Jensen and Dunkey said. So show humility in victory and grace in defeat. That's called sportsmanship, by the way. Be resolute. I can show you guys all this shit later, but I'm just saying, like, there's so many things you guys could have gotten banned on.
Do not make my hammer mad. Got me some hammer accessories. Yay, more stuff. Hammer does most of the work. I just swing it.
Killing spree. An ally has been slain.
done already, cuz.
Okay, so I never planned on streaming. Now I wanted to go take a shower because I'm going to lunch or afternoon. Do you guys see my bikini tan? All right. Anyways, so my I was supposed to go to lunch or didn't early. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Anyways, I'm supposed to go to early dinner or something with my grandma in a few hours. So I'll be back to do my makeup after I take a shower. But to be honest, I kind of wanted to just hot tub today and just like relax. I just came on here because I heard Pokimane was trying to get people banned for scripting when we all know she uses torrents to download antivirus scans, which is the dumbest shit ever. And then she'll try to fucking tweet to like McAfee and Norton like, hey, how come my antivirus scan isn't working? Because it's a torrent, bitch. Why would it work? Anyways. Like the logic behind this is just it just fucking amazes me. Like it's how like I can't even go into the details. Like I know exactly why it doesn't work, and I know exactly why it does work. Alright, anyways. So I'm not even gonna go into that. I'm just gonna say like it's a torrent, Pokimane. It's not going to protect you against anything, okay? Like Norton and McAfee are American companies. They're protected by the FBI. If you don't have a valid product under the American law, it's not going to work. I understand this is not Canada, so your Canadian rules do not apply here. Like, follow the American law, okay? You're in America now. If you cannot follow the laws, feel free to fucking leave. Anyways, so I just cuz I was kind of looking at it and then she was all like, "Yeah, look at all these scripters. That's why I'm losing." I'm like, "Pokimane, you have years and years of match history." And for all we know, LolKing and OP.GG are maybe Russian sites. So, I mean, I would not hack their site because to be honest, you might be hacking the Russian government. Does that make sense? Like, people from Russia can make sites in America. That's not illegal. And these Russians are making these sites legally, and they follow the terms of use and everything. They don't break rights, terms of use. They don't break the American law. There's nothing that's against them. Like, there's nothing you can do. That's why I'm like, I don't think hacking random sites is a good idea because you never know where it's coming from. I think in esports there was something about like there were a lot of gambling sites that aren't from America, so then people had a problem prosecuting them. Remember that shit? People were like, dude, all these websites, all these gambling websites are not in America, and all these American people have like hella debt, and then they're like, dude, like what the fuck? And then like nobody could do anything. They still have to owe the money, of course, because you spent the money, so the American government could not protect you from it, and they weren't gonna bail you out. And it was just really funny because like there was just like a whole bunch of people that were super salty, and then like nobody could do anything about it because it's not on American soil, so they still had to owe the money because by contract, you know, because the American law is by contract, and by contract you owe them money. So you cannot sue them unless you want to go to their country, which I mean, if you really want to sue, I'm not sure how you would win in their country. So, I mean, that's kind of why I was saying, you know, yeah. So, I just had to come on here, say that real quick, and pretty much get off, because I never really wanted to play. And just so you guys know, like, we are all quitting for the same reason. I just come on here whenever, because whenever people talk shit, I'll come back. If people don't talk shit, most of the time I don't play, because I really have no interest in this game anymore. And there's actually a shit ton of people quitting. So, you know, as soon as people like Nightblue3 tries to quit again, then I'll be fucking back again. But other than that, I might just be playing for fun, or if I see some shit in another game, I'll come to this, because usually the same people here are the same people over there. Or like they're in a squad together, you know? They're like, yeah, this is the Poke Squad. Yeah, we got a squad in League of Legends, we got a squad in Counter-Strike. So it's really all the same shit. So that's why I always come on when there's some shit in another game that's kind of ruining the community. Then I'll come to League of Legends because you guys are a part of the same squad, right? So, I mean, that's how you attacked Lizard Squad, which was kind of bullshit because they literally said what their intention was, but yet you guys could still twist their fucking words, which I think is bullshit because they literally said it very clearly what their intention was. And Gamergate is another one because they said pretty clearly that they were trying to support journalism, but yet Zoe Quinn is on this other shit. So, I mean, you guys all have women to represent your shit, right? I'm not saying I represent Lizard Squad. I'm just saying I am a supporter, and I just don't see, like, how you guys are saying makes any sense because they have evidence to show otherwise. Like, Poke Squad, yeah, it's like a girl squad, whatever, but it's like, I am a supporter of Gamergate, and I am a supporter of Lizard Squad. So, like, if you guys are openly supporting Poke Squad and all that shit, like, I have a right to support Lizard Squad and Gamergate, right? If you guys are always going to be like, oh yeah, Gamergate, Zoe Quinn, you guys can speak about it, then I can speak about it too. I'm not sending death threats like you guys are. I'm just saying the evidence. And all this evidence is public. And, like, I'm respecting the FBI laws when you guys are like, oh yeah, you know what? We hate the FBI because of what they did to Zoe Quinn. Like, that's your problem. And we all know what happened the last time someone disrespected the government. Snowden. He's not allowed to be in America anymore. So, I mean, if you're going to go around disrespecting the government, nobody's really going to be surprised what happens to you. Right? So, I'm just going to put that out there because most of what I'm saying is evidence. You know, like, if you're going to disrespect the government, Snowden is going to happen. If you're going to try and leak shit that is not already public, then, you know, you're going to get deported like Assad, I forgot his name. WikiLeaks. Anyways, WikiLeaks was leaking a lot of information that was not public, so then the government wanted to kill him. Snowden used to work for the government and disrespected the government, so they want to kill him. So if you do any of those things, I'm pretty sure that government is going to want to kill you. Right? And we all know that the cartel or whatever, if you think working... No, okay, so this is another reason why I think disrespecting organized crime and esports is really stupid, because we all know there's a lot of gambling, right? And we all know in Bitcoins, you can use Bitcoins to buy skins, right? We all know Bitcoins is used to sell drugs. So unless you're part of a high... Like, that's why the US government took down Silk Road, because they were like, dude, this is just like a cesspool of organized crime. And then there's money laundering, and that's why, like, a lot of people were arguing that they don't want Bitcoins in their country because of the amount of drugs. And that's why some, like, America was kind of debatable on it, but then again, like, the stock market and money laundering, it's all the same. So they're just like, fuck it. So that's all I'm saying. You know, just know the community you're in, and, you know, like, the people who disrespected the cartel got beheaded. Like, that shit is on the internet. They're like, yeah, the rival gangs of cartels, they would behead them. Or they will shoot them in public, or they will dismember them and then throw them all over the place in public. So just know the cartel and the government are not very different. They will publicly dismember you. And there's nothing you can do. That's why whenever people are like, yeah, I'm part of the cartel, so what? I'm like, you're kind of disrespecting them right now. So, I mean, that's why, like, I make this shit public and then I put this on YouTube, because I'm like, you guys are publicly disrespecting these people. That's why I'm making your chat public and I'm making your IP address public. Because you guys are disrespecting these organizations. And I'm like, okay, the government has rules. The cartel has rules. You disrespect either one of those, they will kill you. It's evidence online. You know, the FBI, you know, the CIA, they were like, okay, well, you know, if you guys are going to leak our information and disrespect us, we're going to fucking kill you. And that's exactly why Snowden and WikiLeaks are not in America anymore, because they're like, well, fuck you, dude. And then they left. Right? Because the government was going to kill them if they stayed. And same thing with the cartel. Like, on Live Gore, they're like, yeah, they're beheading ISIS style for, like, a gang. You know what? Here, I'll just show it to you guys so you guys don't think I'm lying. Cartel beheading rival. Drug cartel beheading rival in Mexico. So, you know, like, there's a lot of fucking stuff here that's, you know, Mexican drug cartel hitman forces rival hitman to confess sins before brutal ISIS-style beheading. So, you know, I'm not making this stuff up. You know, like maybe the CIA, FBI don't behead you publicly and then show it to the world, but they will fucking kill you. You know, like there's no difference between these two organizations. That's why I'm like, I don't think you're part of the cartel because I mean, if you paid attention to any of these like Cartel Land, there's a lot of documentaries on the cartel and they don't fuck around. And if you don't know about the documentaries, you can always read the news. You can be like, oh, cartel, search it in Google. Oh, what can I find? What do you know? Holy shit, they're everywhere. Okay, so there's a lot of free information out there. I'm not making this shit up. I just read the news a lot. You know, those like old people who read the news and get freaked out? Yeah, that's me. Anyways, so I don't think the government's gonna disrespect me, and I don't think anybody in the whole American society is gonna think I'm crazy because I am literally paying them. Because I'm reading their news and I am asking you guys to read their news. So I don't think I'm doing anything wrong and I don't think I'm doing anything disrespectful to anyone. I'm literally telling you guys, if you don't respect the government, you're gonna end up like Snowden. Like, if you don't know what Snowden is, I'll help you right now, okay? Snowden wanted for leaking CIA information, right? Isn't that what happened, right? Here we go. How Snowden went from loyal NSA, whatever, they all sound the same to me, sorry. No offense. NSA contractor to whistleblower. And that's why they want him dead, because he's a whistleblower. Oh yeah, what about witness protection? Yeah, I don't really see any witness protection for him. Anyways, WikiLeaks wanted dead by US government. Okay. I guess I gotta have to Julian. I'm illiterate. Alright, here, let's write it this way. Why is Julian Assange not allowed in America? How much money? Yeah, why isn't he? I don't actually know. Ecuador. I don't know why he's in Ecuador. I don't know why he doesn't come to. Why is not allowed to be in the United States? United States. Why is he still inside? Just read this. Fuck it. U.S. prepares charges to seek his arrest. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh yeah, and Mega Upload. Oh my gosh. Mega Upload. Mega Upload. Criminal charges in America. Dude, this is like years and years of stuff. This isn't just, oh, I just found it on Google. Like, okay, anyways, that's why it's hard to find it. Because, you know, when you read something, you don't save the article. You're just like, it's in your head, but you don't know the exact link to it. You're just like, fuck, I can't find it. Anyways, the website U.S. Department, something, contracted, denial, tax, trivia. What the fuck does that mean? Anyways, I don't know what that means, so I'm not gonna read it. It's not my job. Anyways, you guys should just... It's first conviction. Yeah, U.S. government hits Mega Upload with mega piracy indictment. I'm pretty sure it says indictment. It doesn't say indictment. I'm pretty sure. Alright, 7 executives charged as file sharing site shut down over accusation of cheating out of 500 million. See, this is what happens when you download torrents in America. There is a possibility of cheated copyright holders out of $500 million, and we know goddamn well how much money McAfee and Norton have, so you guys better fucking be careful. Because, okay, you know how, like, there's, you know when you sue a group of people? It's like, okay, well, we want to sue. Okay, let's just go with the Blizzard, okay? Blizzard bot sue lawsuit. against bot makers. Does that make sense? They didn't just say, "Oh yeah, we only sue one company. We're suing all of them." Does that make sense? We're suing all of them for this amount. Does that make sense to you guys? So it's like, yeah, if we're gonna, like, if Norton really wanted to, they could be like, well, we want to make sure we give you guys the best security possible, so we're gonna sue all the people with torrents because we don't want to have any chances of those programs getting into our whatever, in case those people get out of control. But it's really up to you guys. I'm just saying, these lawsuits are possible if these lawyers really wanted to fucking do it. Because, I mean, okay, you guys know the Blizzard thing. They didn't just sue one company. They sued a few different companies, right? Or they just sued one person? Then why is it bot makers? It should just be bot maker. No, yeah, see? This includes hacks like Honor Buddy, Demon Buddy, Storm Buddy, Hearth Buddy, and Watch Over Tyrant. See, I told you it was more than one. That's what I'm saying. Like, these lawsuits, like, if Norton and McAfee really wanted to, they could be like, yeah, well, we're just gonna sue a list of people because they're using our copyrights. So we're just gonna sue a list of people. We're not just gonna sue the torrents because usually you can't really sue a torrent because you don't really know where the torrent's coming from, and that's why Mega Upload got sued, not individuals got sued. So, you kind of have their program, so I'm pretty sure they can find exactly who you are. And since torrent websites in Pirate Bay are already getting shut down, the only other way is to find the individuals who own the torrents, which really won't be hard because it's their product, and they are known for security, and you're kind of obliterating the security barrier there. So, I mean, this is why I don't download torrents. Like, I fucking follow the FBI laws. Like, you guys should have followed it too. Like, if you're really truly scared, you would have followed the FBI law. But you're like, oh yeah, I'm cool. I got scripts. I'm Pokemon. I know like a whole bunch of guys, and like I'm just so pretty. Like, everything's gonna work out for me if I just ask my white knights for help. Like, that's your logic, then fine. The consequences are yours. I know that's not gonna protect me because I'm hot and I have white knights. So I just don't do that. And also because I'm a Gamergate supporter. Anyways, okay, let's stop plugging the sponsors, okay? No. Okay, you know how everybody's like, yeah, let me plug my merch. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna plug you my merch. I don't have any merch. I don't think I ever will. But I just wanted to say that. Because everybody else says it. Alright, I gotta go. I don't want to fucking do this anymore. I'll be back, maybe not. Who knows? Even if I am back, I'm probably not gonna booby stream. Because I don't really like booby streaming. Okay, you guys see like these things right here? Like, say it's like this, right? Do you see that? See that double flap? That's not good. Pull it in. I mean, I understand if you don't have boobs, so you don't have to pull it, but shit. I have boobs, okay. See, this is why sometimes I think I should get a boob job, or like, cause like, if I do get a boob job, maybe they can like relocate my fat here into here. You know what I mean? Cause it's plastic surgery, so technically you can relocate it. So all my fat would not be here, it would be here. Anyways, that's usually how you can tell if they're real boobs or not. If there's like fat here. If there's no fat here, there's a chance it's fake, even though it looks really real. But usually people with real boobs will have fat right here, and just anyways. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I just really wanted to put that information out there because I mean, it's not really fair to see people like LOL King and OP.GG to get banned for public information that's already available. They just put it onto a website so you can access it easier. And like, you see how right here Riot says non-commercial, non-distrib, whatever, fucking, you can't make money off of it. Riot Games non-commercial use. Okay, so we got non-transferable, so the community gets to use your project, so that's pretty much what LOL King and OP.GG is. It's a project, right? We want fans to share. Oh, fuck. Let me just make the font bigger again. I always turn it down because I hate this font size. I genuinely hate this font size. 24 is not big enough because we're all fucking awesome here. Let's go 64, motherfuckers! I'm not reading through the whole thing. Alright, so the community gets to use... Hold on. Okay, here we go. So the community, we literally read this the other day, but fuck it. You know what? If Pokemon's gonna try and get these sites shut down, like, I'm willing to fucking do this shit again. The community gets to use your project. We want fans to create and share cool things with each other, and we want to remove barriers to sharing. If we spotlight a fan project or make something that resembles what a fan might have made, we don't want to be sued. Therefore, you agree that we can use copy, modify, distribute, and make derivative works of your project in any form on a royalty-free, non-exclusive, irrevocable, transferable, sub-licensable, worldwide basis for any purpose and without having to pay you anything, obtain your approval, or give you credit. Is that enough legal? Okay, whatever, I'm not reading that. Holy shit. What the fuck am I reading? This is literally how I see all your big font. Like, you think I'm kidding, I'm really not. Okay, so am I eligible to use the riot services? You must be at least 13 years old and an adult must accept this agreement. Only people ages 13 or older may create something. If you're at least 13 but not legally considered an adult in a country you live in, you must ask one of your parents to read this agreement and accept it on your behalf. You may not create or use an account, something on behalf of a legal entity or for a commercial use. Oh, wait, hold on. You guys don't know what commercial use means. Commercial use means you're getting money from it. Commercial use definition. So, use for commercial purposes, laws, and legal definition. According to the 18 U.S.C. Oh my god, term, used for commercial purposes means the carriage of a person or property for any fare, fee, rate, charge, or other considerations, or directly or indirectly in connection with any business or other undertaking intent for profit. Intended. Okay, whatever. More commercial. What can I do with riot services? You can enjoy the riot services for your own personal non-commercial use, which is exactly what LolKing and OP.GG is. They are for non-commercial use. Boosting is a different subject, okay? Bot making is a different subject. We are talking specifically about the site. We're not talking about bot makers. We're not talking about that site. We're talking about LolKing. LolKing itself does not sell you boosts, does not sell you bots, does not sell you scripts. It literally is just a site to check your match history. It's nothing else besides that. There's nothing on LolKing, there's nothing on OP.GG. It's nothing but builds and match history. There's no boosts, no bots, nothing. We grant you a limited, non-exclusive, non-transferable, revocable, that means they can take it away whenever the fuck they want, license to use and enjoy the riot services, which is permabanning, for any, okay. Just give me 1 second, okay, follow me here. I understand you guys have a lot of questions that I have a lot of answers to. Okay, what was it? Termination, no. Account termination. Ah, fucking A. I mean, awesome. Fucking awesome! Alright, so right here, it says, how can my accounts be suspended? Dementia Justice, which is also the Summoner's Code. We may terminate, okay, so we may terminate or suspend your account if we determine in our sole discretion that doing so would be in the best interest of our community, the riot services, or the rights of a third party. The same exact rule that got XJ9 banned, I can get Pokimane banned. Right? XJ9 got banned because people were threatening his girlfriend to die. Pokimane is literally threatening me to die. Like, she's using her popularity to, like, encourage people to harass me, like, continuously, even in real life. Even though I have done nothing but respected Riot Games, I'm getting harassed for following the rules. I know XJ9's girlfriend did not follow the rules, but to be completely honest, I follow the rules and Pokimane is still harassing me. So that same rule that got XJ9 banned, I can get Pokimane banned. Because doing so would be in the best interest of our community, the Riot services, or the rights of a third party. I'm a third party. I'm just saying, I'm using the same shit that existed before. You got XJ9 banned for that reason. I can get Pokimane banned for the same reason. You say XJ9 was being harassing you. You know what? Pokimane's harassing me. She's using her popularity to harass me, just like you said about XJ9. Right? 奶奶好。
刘玉荣老，
Yeah.
我回来啦。
OK， 那弟弟，我们等一下洗一洗澡，等一下就过来了。
可以啊。
OK，、
好吧。
好。
啊，好，那就这样子了。待会
OK
你们打电话出门的时候给我打电话了。
OK， 奶奶，外面现在是不是很热？
外面呢是有91度，
哦，
可是呢，在树底下就还是有风的。
因为楼上
不可能站在太阳底下呀。
no， 楼上现在好热哦。
哦，那你要哪一件外套啊
OK，
薄薄的外套 ，OK？
好，
啊，好吧。
好，谢谢。
OK， 那就这样子咯。
OK， 好，谢谢奶奶。
你再打电话，出门的时候再快到的时候给我打电话 ，OK？
OK， 我和弟弟两个人都要先洗澡，所以我等一下如果还要再打的话，我会再打一次 ，OK？
对，你出门的时候，在路上的时候打给我嘛，
哦
对不对
，OK， 好。
弟弟开车就你打，你开车就弟弟打
OK， 好，
啊，
好，
好，拜啊。
好，谢谢奶奶。
乖。
OK， bye。Whoever I date, you better be a family guy because hell no, we gotta spend time with my grandma. Alright, anyways, and that's actually why I really like Meteos because remember his Cloud9 house tour? He was all like, this is made by my grandma. I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. Alright, anyways. No, I know not everyone is lucky enough to have grandparents, so I'm always like super nice, but there are certain people who like fake nice, and you know, I think Tim knows exactly what I'm talking about, where you're nice to people and they fucking get close to you just to fucking... I'm tilting! I am tilting! Alright, entertainment purposes only in what? Conditioned upon your compliance with the terms... Oh my god, this is some lawyer shit. You know it's written by a lawyer when you cannot read it. Alright, we grant you a limited, non-exclusive, non-transferable, revocable license to use and enjoy the Riot services for your individual, non-commercial entertainment purposes, only and expressly conditioned upon your compliance with the terms of use. So it's pretty much saying, unless... If you cannot follow the terms of use... Unless otherwise expressly authorized by use sign, you may not sell, copy, exchange, loan, reverse engineer, decompile, derive source code from. I think that's why they were trying to get, what is that? Skin Spotlight. Thank you. Skin Spotlight banned. I was like, dude, like what? Like, I don't think you guys understand. Like, say you play in another region, right? Because usually I think there's certain skins where they will release it in one region first, and then they release it in America. Like, I think Skin Spotlight got this information from another region, and then they brought it to our region. You know? Like, for me, I have a lot of information that is not NALCS, but then you guys are like, oh, she's hacking. I'm like, no, it's your... What? Like, so that's my reason of why I don't think Skin Spotlight should be banned, because he's probably, like, literally researching internationally of all the LCSs. And literally finding, like, oh yeah, you know, because if you, because on Twitter, there's LOL Esports, and then there's a League of Legends one, I think, and then there's usually one for NALCS and one for EU LCS, and then I don't think LPL or LCK has one because they don't really use Twitter. but I'm pretty sure if you use like another one, they would probably have evidence somewhere else. But I'm just saying there's like so many different platforms that you cannot just say, oh, he's scripting, because you don't really know the other platforms of those places, you know? And like EU and NA are pretty close because they also speak English. But to be honest, remember when our SKT and Korean skins were made? Like, I think that information was probably released in Korea way before it was released in America. I am pretty sure. And I think that's why sometimes Skin Spotlight knows this shit, because he's probably like stalking the Korean shit and then being like, yeah, I know this shit's about to be released because they just announced it in Korea. You know what I mean? That's not him hacking anything. Ugh, God damn it. I would not doubt that it is public. Alright, anyways. Translate lease grant a security interest in... You guys, I mean, I thought IP addresses was not public, but as soon as I found out it was public, I was like, I can use this to my advantage. I don't have any reason to change it. Anyways, assign or otherwise distribute any intellectual... Oh yeah, so this is why, distribute any of Riot's services or any of Riot's intellectual property, and I think this is why people try to sue him, and I'm like, I mean... I can understand because he's the first one to release the information in NALCS, but I don't think that's really illegal because he's really integrated into the community. Unless Riot specific... See, this is why I always talk to Riot support, but I noticed there's some dumb motherfuckers that work for Riot support. So, sometimes Riot support does not exactly directly represent the company, and that's why I keep tweeting to them. Like, you have to understand, Riot cannot fire these employees if we do not give them evidence to. So feel free to fucking tweet to Riot employee being like, you know, is this what I'm supposed to do? That's why every single time I fucking screenshot everything. Does that make sense? Like, do what I do, which is legally. Don't fucking harass, dude. Don't be Zoe Quinn and be fucking stupid. Be smart, okay? If Riot tells you to do something, screenshot it. Be like, well, Riot told me to do this and I'm doing it. And if other people find out, like, you know, once it gets circulated, it's like, wait, why the fuck is Riot telling me to do this? Like, I thought I'm supposed to follow the rules. And if they don't follow the rules, that employee is going to get fired because there's multiple people who uses Riot support Twitter. So we don't have enough information to really retaliate this right now. But, you know, hopefully we will soon. So... what else is there? Because I'm pretty sure... Okay, can I do stuff with... This is the limited license section of the terms of use. Terms of use. Can I do stuff with Riot's intellectual property? We reserve all the rights of our IP, but do allow for some personal non-commercial uses like fan art. So yeah, technically all those fucking shits that we see on the Twitter accounts, they can be sued if, you know, if we really... Anyways. How about the costumes? To be honest, if you really look at the costumes, none of them are exactly the same. I'm so sorry, but holy shit, you guys are not the same. No offense! Okay, no offense. Fit clip? Fit clip! Alright, it's okay. We, and our licenses, own and reserve all the rights, titles, in and to all the data, content, their end user, computer... Oh, god damn it, I gotta read this. User accounts, computer codes, title, objects, artifact, chat logs. They own the chat logs. You agreed to that, too. You guys said anything under Riot copyright is owned by Riot, and I agree, and then you downloaded the game. And now they've been doing this new thing because I'm like, you guys are gonna get sued. So... they're like, okay, well, we'll start putting it on there, and if you guys don't agree to it, don't play the game, right? Because every update, they do this whole I agree thing again, so technically, this new update, you agreed to it, and that's why you're still playing the game, because technically, that's what that one company got sued for, and you can't sue them anymore. Chat logs, game recording, broadcast, location name. See, this is what Anyways. Stories, dialogue, catchphrases, artwork, graphics, structural, landscape, animation, sound, Riot endpoints, blue essence, defined below. Oh. I don't want to do this anymore. You can't create any work of authorship based on the game content except as expressly. I already read that. This is a policy. It may not look very professional, right? But it is part of their terms of use. What? You also agree that unless we grant you a license I am only willing to work with Steve and whatever company works with him. Because if you disrespect him, you're going to disrespect me, and I have no interest in helping you whatsoever. If this company was not owned by Tencent, I would not be doing this right now. And if people didn't talk shit about Lizard Squad, I would not be really reading the PSN now, would I? You also agree that, oh yeah, Lizard Squad didn't take anything from PSN either. I guess PlayStation just has a shit ton of enemies, especially after that email release. Not just Lizard Squad. Apparently, they have a problem with a lot of people. You agree that unless we grant you a license and a signed written contract, I would not think Christmas is the best time for them. I think all of summer is the best time for them. Don't even try and bring up how Lizard Squad hacked them on the one day they get the most business. No, you're supposed to buy your Christmas before Christmas. They didn't hack it before Christmas. They hacked it on Christmas. Okay? You don't buy shit on Christmas. What kind of fucking bullshit person are you? Why would you buy Christmas presents on Christmas? Come on. That doesn't even make any sense. Service marks, trade names, logos, domain names, trade dress. What? I don't even know what this means. Anyways. I am not part of Lizard Squad, okay? I just support what they do because it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's kind of the same thing I'm doing right now. People are like, oh yeah, Christine's toxic. I'm like, I'm reading the terms of use. How am I being toxic? Which is the same argument Lizard Squad used, which is you guys have to spend family time together now. Like, but no, it's bad. It's bad, okay? Any reproduction, redistribution, or modification of riot use is expressly prohibited and may result in severe civil or criminal penalties. Sorry, it's not funny. I think it's funny because I understand what this means. This is, dude, I feel like I'm reading you guys the terms of use every other fucking day because Pokimane is literally trying to get people banned, and I'm like, dude, you're lucky if you don't get a fucking lawsuit or criminal penalties for slandering people. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. My armpit's sweaty, and I gotta go eat with my grandma. We'll do this. If Pokimane plays League of Legends again and tries to fucking... Like, if she plays Fortnite, I don't ever say anything because I don't fucking play Fortnite. So, I can't really say anything on a game that I don't play, you know? So, I mean, if she keeps playing League of Legends, if I see her play League of Legends again, you guys are gonna hear from me again. Because we all know every time she gets online, she's always trying to get somebody banned or somebody framed or somebody is a scripter or a booster, apparently. Everybody she plays with is a script. Okay, I'm tilting. Alright, so, unless she starts talking shit about the League of Legends community again, I hopefully will not have to make these videos and we can just enjoy some video and music games. I didn't enjoy making this video. You probably won't enjoy listening to it, watching it, whatever the fuck you're gonna do with it. But, fuck this. I'm gonna go wash my ass. Goodbye.